Hey girl, hey. Hey boy, hey. Come on in and hit the share button, niece. We're going to do a little cooking really quickly. I'm a little hungry. And I figured, why not jump on the live and say hello to the people? I had to wipe y'all off Facebook. I have spent the morning, I've spent the better part of the morning in here writing on this fourth book, the Book of Jewels. When I tell you I am so in love with this book, I'm loving it more and more and more as I write. Nikki dropped by. She picked up some alkaline water for me. I'm drinking this whole thing today. I have 3 of them. I'm not going to drink all of these today. I'm going to drink one at a time, one a day. This is a Black-owned store. Amen. So I have supported a Black business. I have 2 more to support before tomorrow ends. Did I support another one yesterday? Let me think. Maybe I'll support Cecili's today, and I'll get a punani for later. That'll be 2, and I'll have 1 more. Remember, we're going to try to support at least 3 Black-owned businesses this weekend. What's up, William Harmon? I saw your message the other day, your comment the other day, and I got caught up in the conversation, so I didn't get a chance to say hello. But William Harmon, guess what? You don't know this, but you're a piece or a story in the book that I'm working on now. You're in my 4th book. I don't say your name or anything like that, but there's a chapter in my 4th book, which is called Book of Jewels, and the chapter is called Dating. And I write about how we met. What's up, YouTube? Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I am Craig TheWriter Stewart, and this is the Facebook and YouTube live versions of So Much to Say. These are my thoughts in my voice on Black shit, white shit, gay shit, and everything in between. I went to the punk bar last night with Keon. Now, it wasn't really the punk bar, but we went to, this First Fridays event. It was fun. I hadn't been before. And it was really, really cool. Like, I had a good time. I really had a good time. And so I got in kind of late. And I got in here. I was hungry. But I just went on and ate on an apple. I ate an apple and I went to bed. Amen. No, I'm not ready for you all to cash at me to pre-order this 4th book. No, I'm not ready for that. I still have, it was not Bulldogs. I have what's up, North Carolina? Where the people watching from? Where you guys watching from? No, I'm not ready for you to send me pre-orders. Now, you can support my Black-owned business. We have greeting cards over at sayitnacard.com. You can read the cards, order the cards, and we ship them to you. They'll go out on Monday. You'll have them Tuesday. Amen. So somebody's birthday is coming up, I'm sure. I know there are a lot of Libras in the building, or you know some Libras. But we also have books for sale. One is $20, $236, $354. Come on, Los Angeles. Come on, Houston, Birmingham, Alabama. All right. Biloxi, Mississippi. D.C. I just booked a flight to D.C., to the district. What's up, Lexington Park, Maryland? I just booked a flight to the district. Oh, I got to let Lonnie D know that I'm coming up there, so hopefully he's going to be in town so we can get together. Kansas City, Missouri, Bay Area, California, Petersburg, Virginia, South Carolina, Savannah, Georgia. Yes, come on, Tennessee. So listen, I'm in love with this book. I was writing on a chapter, a couple of the chapters today. I was writing in the dating chapter. I was writing in the love and fear chapter. I was also writing in the death chapter. Because again, this stuff is not literal. Like the chapter that I'm up, you see them edges. Come on, knees. I got 2 more treatments I'm supposed to go to. I have not gone and got my treatments. Anyway, it's not always literal. Okay? One of the themes, and I was writing this in the book description. The theme of the book itself has a thread of this theme of this idea of processing. Like, it's important to process through everything. There's a theme of processing in the death chapter, a theme of processing in the life chapter, in the love and fear chapter, in the growth chapter. I am so proud of this book. And listen, I was having a conversation with a friend of mine yesterday. We're going to cook in a moment. I know your stomachs are growling. We going in this air fryer. We got shrimp. I have not cooked shrimp in my air fryer yet. But I'm so proud of this book. And I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday. And I realized that I actually started writing Book of Jewels before I started writing my second book, which is One Thing for Certain, Two Things for Sure. This is the second part of my memoir. I started writing Book of Jewels in 2013. I've been working on this book for 6 years. I've been working on this book for 6 years, off and on. Because what I've realized, and this is what I keep telling you guys, this book is not just about me sitting down at the computer and writing. It really is about living through some of the life lessons and the things that I'm conveying in this book. Some of it is about me living through it myself to be able to deliver it to you. So it's about me gaining more life experiences. So one of the stories, oh my God, I'm so proud of this book. I can't tell you the story because so I had lunch with a friend of mine. I'll give you this one little piece. I had lunch with somebody I know the other day, and then we're gonna cook. I had lunch with a friend of mine the other day, and just by chance, just by happenstance. And this is what I keep saying to you, like, this book really is about me just finishing these last 3 chapters required me to live through certain things so that I can write it down. Like, there's a chapter called Integrity, and something hit me today, and I wrote in that section as well, because I think that's what's going to help me tie in this integrity chapter. And it speaks to the car accident that I was in back in January, right? But I had lunch with a friend of mine the other day, and it was very serendipitous. I was coming out of the gym. Long story short, she and I ended up having lunch. My back was to the street. We were sitting on a patio of the restaurant. My back was to the street. She was looking over my shoulder, and I heard her say, "Oh my God," she said, "can I come give you a hug?" And I turned around to look to see who she was speaking to, and it was this older gentleman. And I turned right back around because I was eating. And so she literally got up, she walked over to the man, she gave him a hug, she came right back. And when she sat down, she says, "Oh my God, I think I'm gonna cry." My lips look a little, I'm standing here drinking all this water, my lips still look a little dry. And she said, "Oh my God, I think I'm gonna cry." And she had tears in her eyes, right? And I said to her, I said, "Why? What's the matter?" And she said, "That guy," he always uses this vocabulary. She said, "That guy is my doctor," right? She said, "That's my doctor." And she said, just a few weeks ago, like this happened in August, she said, his ex-wife killed their adult children. She killed their children and then killed herself. It was a murder-suicide. He's a doctor. His wife was a doctor. They both were surgeons. So it was a murder-suicide. And she said, "And I can't believe that he's out." Like she said, like no one's really heard from him. Like he just kind of like went underground. And she said, Craig, that literally, she said, I can't believe you never heard about this. This was, she said, this was literally in August. And so she pulled out her phone and she started pulling up these stories, these articles that were written. And one of the articles was his first time speaking out about the incident, but the other articles were about what happened with the murder suicide, his wife. And then in the article, one of the articles, there was a link to his ex-wife's Instagram page. So I'm all on the Instagram, and I was looking at her Instagram, and I was just searching for clues or signs as to why she would have done this. Her daughter was 20, a student at Boston University. The son was 25. She shot and killed them while they were sleeping in their home. And so I just kept thinking, so I say all that to say, and I'm not going to tell you what I wrote. When I tell you that story opens the death chapter of the book. And so I say all of that to say, I've never had writer's block. I've never had writer's block. Knock on wood. This book has really been about me living through certain experiences to be able to language what I want to say. Because I always knew that the death chapter was not literally about me sitting and writing about death. For me, I use that story in this chapter as a proxy for how sometimes your spirit dies. It's not just about the literal death of a person, of a body, of a form. Sometimes your spirit dies. And so I was just wondering if this woman's spirit had died as a result of their divorce. That's all I'm going to tell you about it. But when I tell you, sometimes I'm in such awe. Sometimes I'm in such awe. I was telling my friend Marvin, my friend Marvin that comes down from DC, he comes over, he and Calvin. I was just telling Marvin, because I was talking to Marvin when it hit me, and I said, Marvin, I got to get off the phone with you. Because the day that my friend that I had lunch with the other day, the day that she told me the story, I immediately started writing. I said, hold on, I got to write. It just started coming through me right then. I started writing. I finished my lunch. I came home. I wrote some more. And so then this morning I was talking to Marvin, and I was telling him about the story. He was like, well, what are you doing today, Craig? I said, Marvin, I really don't have any plans. I went to the punk party last night. I don't have any plans today. I said, I think I'm going to just sit down and write. And I started telling him the story about the doctor and the wife and the murder, suicide, and all of that. And more started coming to me, right? I said, all right, Marvin, I got to go. I got to write. And so I called him back after I finished writing. And I said to him, I said, Marvin, sometimes I'm in such awe of what comes through me when I sit down. Like, I really do believe that it's a gift. And I think we all have gifts. I'm not standing here just tooting my own horn, beep, beep. But I think we all have, gifts, right? And so, but sometimes my eyes will tear up because I know, now stay with me. I know I was joking a moment ago, but I know that what I'm writing in this book, all of the books, but in particular, there's a moment when I'm writing, and I've had this moment with all of the books. There's a moment where tears of gratitude will come, and I'm in awe of what I was able to put on paper, because I know that somebody's going to read it and somebody is going to be changed or saved, or they're going to get it. Somebody's going to get it. It's going to shift. It's going to be a shift for someone. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I know that when I sat down and wrote the first book in particular, I didn't know how many people were going to get hold of the book. I didn't know how I was going to promote the book. I didn't know how any of that stuff was going to happen. But there were times when I would be writing and I would literally be in tears and I would have chills on my body because I knew that those words were going to resonate with somebody. I didn't know how, But I just knew. And this is why I say to you guys all the time, if you have a vision, if you have a dream, if you have a plan, more in particular, if you have a vision, I don't care if the vision is that you see yourself owning a house. My girl Sherry is in here. Scheri, I believe you spell your name. You just bought a house. You said you got girls and you're so proud. I see you in there. You just bought a house. It starts with a vision. You may have a vision. You see yourself in a different career. You see yourself in a home. You see yourself whatever. It starts with the vision. You don't have to figure out the roadmap to it. You don't have to see the pathway. You just have to see the vision. You leave the direction and the pathway to the universe, to God. And on that note, we're gonna go ahead and get our shrimp. We're gonna air fry some shrimp knees. I've already seasoned them. I seasoned them with a little ground ginger. I wanted to try something different. You ain't always gotta season your shit with black pepper and Old Bay. But I put a little ground cinnamon on here. I mean, not ground cinnamon, ground ginger. And I put, here it is. I put some ground ginger on here. Tonette has sent this to me. It's organic. Oh, Gemini Lady had asked a question. I'm sorry, you did ask a question. I'm sorry, and I wanted to come back to it, but I was so in the middle of what I was saying, and you know I'll forget what I was saying. You said, Craig, I know we gift your first book to people. How do you feel about gifting the next book? Do you prefer to solely gift the first book? You mean gifting the Book of Jewels? No, we can gift the Book of Jewels. We can do that. We can not now though. We're not ready yet. But yeah, we can do that. Were you about to start shouting Byron Wiggins? Okay, let me look at a couple things on here. Destiny says, black boy who took the stand for Botham Jean, his neighbor, shot and killed last night. Oh my God, are you serious? Oh, and one of you tagged me. Oh, damn, I went to look at that. One of you tagged me in a video on Facebook. I'm about to go find it now. One of you tagged me in a video on Facebook, and it was a conversation or an interview with a couple of the jurors. It was a white guy and a black girl. And I didn't get to watch it because, like I said, when I noticed that one of you tagged me, I was writing, and I can't distract myself like this. I had turned everything off. But anyway, I have to go find that. But this is, I think this is the Aldi's brand or Aldi's, however you guys want to say it. I sometimes come live on Saturdays, P. Marcel. Hey, niece. That's why you got to turn your notifications on, just in case, I pop on here. So this is ground ginger, right? Organic. I seasoned my shrimp with this, and I seasoned it with this McCormick's Grill Mate. This is brown sugar bourbon. Niece? Yes, Destiny, please send me the article, please. Thank you. This brown sugar bourbon, not only is she tasty on shrimp, but baby, she is delicious on salmon. Now, I don't know if you like salmon, because I wasn't really a salmon. Niece is salmon, not salmon. Okay, stop pronouncing the L. It's salmon. I was not really a salmon person. I mean, I kind of liked it, but it wasn't like my go-to fish. But I have really started to like it more. This is good on some. That's all I'm gonna tell you. And then I went on and seasoned it with a little Old Bay too. Okay. Now, I've never done fish in my air fryer, but I'm gonna try it today. Now I know some of you have been doing shrimp and chicken and all that kind of stuff. Now, just for GP, because the shrimp are still a little wet, because I had to season them. I had to thaw them, not thaw them out. Black people love to say thaw them out. Thaw it out. No, you need to thaw. That's it. You don't have to say out. Just thaw. I had to thaw the shrimp, so they're still a little wet. But I like to spray my stuff that I put in the air fryer with my coconut oil. It doesn't have to be coconut oil. It could be avocado. Tonette sent this too. It doesn't have to be coconut oil. It could be avocado oil. So you just give it a nice little spray. You don't have to batter it, niece. You ain't got to batter it. You don't need no flour on this. You don't. You just spray it. Now, Over here, you can't see this over here because it's out of the camera shot. Now, I'm not about to move it all around because we trying to get, we ready to eat, okay? It's not unthawed either, correct. Right, it's not unthawed. So what we're going to do, no, you don't need to batter it, niece. You don't need to batter it. So you put on them extra pounds. See, when you put that batter, that flour on it, it creates a flake. It creates a crust. It creates a breading. And you don't need no breading, niece. We trying to stay nice and, toned and trimmed up. Do you see how I've gotten so flat around in this area? Ever since I came off of them 4 or 5 meals a day, I only eat 3 meals a day, niece. I have a couple snacks in between, like I just told you at the beginning of this video. When I came home last night, I was ravenous. But I only ate an apple. I drank some water and took my ass to sleep. See, some of y'all would have had a whole pork chop sandwich at 3 in the morning. And you wondering why you... Okay, so we got some portobello mushroom over here, right? These came from Amazon Fresh. I've already sprayed them with my fruit and veggie wash. I've already sprayed them with fruit and veggie wash, okay? And then I'm going to rinse this off because once you spray it, it's just a little citrus. That's it. If you don't have no fruit and veggie wash, because I really do think that fruit and veggie wash is just some shit that white folks want us to buy. That's just something to make us spend extra money. But you can just get some lemon juice and sprinkle on it and just, But then you rinse it off. Now, what y'all want to season our portobello with? Come on, start telling me what you want to season it with. We already know black pepper. We already know that. What else we going to put on here? Because normally I just put the Montreal steak seasoning. That's all I usually put. But what y'all want to put? Nirvana talking about, for the record, cut off time for the pork chop sandwich on, what'd she say, on Mountain Time is 7:30 p.m. Okay, so what we putting on our, I usually just use the Montreal steak seasoning on my shrimp. Do we want to just do that, or do we want to actually dress it up? We want to put a little garlic powder. Tanari said garlic, but niece, specificity. We need specificity because see, some of these kids will go straight to the garlic salt, knowing they don't need no salt, knowing their elbows are swollen, their kneecaps are swollen, their ankles they got these heavy ankles. Garlic powder, niece. I need you to have garlic powder. Okay, Adam said he wants us to dress it up. So we're going to use a little garlic powder. Now this is the rack we're going to put our mushroom on, okay? Let me put our mushroom on a thing. Hold on. Let me situate it for us, y'all. Let me situate it. Hold on. I'm trying to put enough on here for everybody. Everybody's gonna get a little bite of a mushroom. And for those of you that don't eat them, good. That makes more for the rest of us. See, when you don't eat meat, mushroom are like it's like your meat. So we're gonna put this on here. Okay, so yes, we're gonna do a little garlic powder. Look at Tanari talking about garlic butter. I mean, vegan butter. We're just gonna spray this. So we're gonna spray this too. Hold on, we're gonna spray this. All right, so we're gonna spray our mushroom because we need the seasoning to stick on the mushroom. Some of y'all don't know how to cook. Yeah, we need it to stick. Okay. Oh, here's our garlic powder. All right, we're gonna put a little garlic powder on here. I'm trying to multitask. All right, we're gonna put a little garlic powder. Hey, girl, hey. What else we putting? A little black pepper. We got our garlic powder, niece. Come on, y'all typing too slow. Okay, let me get a little pepper, cause see y'all. Tonette sent me a little organic black pepper. I don't know what makes it organic, but it's organic, okay? Another thing that white people probably just put on here just to make you pay an extra couple cents. It's organic pepper. Okay, black pepper. Look at T. Edwards talking about onion salt. Niece, we don't use salt over here. We don't use salt. in this house. We just tried to tell you that. And she trying to have me walking around looking all bloated. Okay, we got black pepper and garlic powder. What else we need on here? Now, if we're going to use salt, we're going to use pink Himalayan sea salt. Pink Himalayan sea salt has less sodium than regular salt. See, a lot of you children are using that Morton salt with that little girl with the umbrella. I don't have that up here in my cabinet. Now, what else are we going to use? Somebody asked, what's a good salt substitute? Now, if you're sauteing veggies, a good salt substitute, liquid aminos. Liquid aminos. Okay? That's a good salt substitute. That liquid aminos is a good base for like a sauce that I make for my tuna steak. Ooh, girl. It's like the liquid aminos. I use ginger, ground ginger. I cut up some scallions or some, green onions. I put a little brown sugar in there, and you whip that up, and you put that on that little glaze on that. Ooh, Jesus. What else we putting on here? Because I'm getting hungry. My stomach is turning. We just putting garlic powder in this? Y'all ain't got no imagination for cooking. What else we putting now? We ain't putting no ginger powder on here. Who said that? Adam. Adam, where you typing in from? He want ginger powder on here. What else? Come on, my lips. I'm licking my lips and stuff now. Because we got to get this air fryer ready. Oh, she ain't plugged up. See, I unplugged my appliances because your bill be going up when you got shit plugged up like this. I unplug all that shit. I would unplug this refrigerator if I could. We ain't nobody using no accent. No, I have not watched the live from last night. I was going to, but remember, I was in here working. I was in here writing, niece. I couldn't get distracted. I had my little writing playlist on. I listened to Coldplay on my writing playlist. I listened to a little, who else on that playlist? Little soft tunes. Who else? We're going to put some of the Montreal. See, I didn't want to put the Montreal steak season. We could have put the Montreal steak season instead of the black pepper because it's black pepper in the Montreal steak season. Okay, but we'll go ahead and do this. And you definitely don't need to put no salt on here because salt is in this Montreal steak seasoning. The first ingredient, in fact, is coarse salt. So we're going to use a little bit of this Montreal steak seasoning. We already sprayed our portobello mushroom. And then we're going to go ahead and get this in here. Can y'all see over here? All right, so the shrimp are on the bottom. This is going on the top layer. See, this is why I sprinkled everything over here because I don't want the seasonings that I'm putting on the mushroom to be dropping down on the shrimp. Amen? Say amen. All right, now we're going to put this in here. Now, there are 3 different settings on my air fryer. Now, my air fryer is a Ninja. It came from Amazon back when they had the Amazon Prime Day or whatever it was. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. Shh. Hold on, everybody. Put your forks and plates down. I need everybody's attention. Kim Mance is in her feelings, okay? Somebody get me some tissue, please. We have one on aisle 1. Tissue paper feelings. Everybody say, hey, Tish. She says, I say something and you never comment. What you want to say, niece? I'm listening. What you want to say? Hold on, everybody. We talking to Kim right now. And then Carla James, she over there co-signing. He does that all the time. It's 119 people in here, and she think I can see everybody's question. Go ahead, Kim. What you want to say? Don't laugh now. What you want to say? She over here giggling now. What you want to say? I'm listening. We're gonna hold up our food just for you, Tish. We're gonna hold up our food for you. We hungry though, but we're gonna wait for you. Go ahead and type. What you want to say, niece? I'm going to go ahead and start putting the things away while you type your question, okay? Everybody look at Tish. She's over here. I'm going to go ahead and put all of the accoutrement away while you type your question. Kim, Tish, Mance. We're waiting on Kim, Tish. We're going to wait for Kim. While we're waiting on Kim, let me introduce you all to another seasoning that I really enjoy. There's no salt in here. Let me make sure before I say that. No, there's no salt in here. There's Tonette sent this to me as well. It's by Bragg's, the same people that make apple cider vinegar, and the same people that make this liquid aminos that I was just telling you about. This liquid aminos is very good. Like if you're gonna saute like kale or saute spinach, like this is really a good substitute. But Bragg's is the same company. This right here is so good on some potatoes. Like I do my home fries. Is that all she wanted to say? Was use some onion? That's all Kim wanted to say? Adam, I didn't get to see where you said you were typing in from. Where are you typing from again? Because you wanted me to put ground ginger on our mushroom. Are you black? Because most of us are black, and we ain't putting no ground ginger on our mushroom. But listen, this right here is very good. It's organic. It's made by Bragg's. That's just a little seasoning from the stuff, y'all. Don't be looking like my hands ain't clean. This is herbs and spices seasoning. Go ahead and screenshot it. Don't be inboxing me later. Don't be emailing me through my website, CraigTheWriterStewart.com, because that is not what that website is for. Craig the Writer Stewart is if you're going over there to purchase a Hey Girl, Hey ringtone or a Good Day Thinker, Thought Leader, Progressive and Dreamer ringtone. It's over there if you want to purchase a book. It's over there if you want to purchase a Hey Girl, Hey t-shirt, coffee mug, water bottle, Hey Boy, Hey coffee book. Oh, he's from Columbia, South Carolina. He said, I'm black too. I got a homegirl that just moved to Columbia, South America. I said South Carolina. I meant South America. I just talked to her this week on WhatsApp, and she's trying to get me to fly down there. Anyway, go ahead and screenshot this, because don't be emailing me later, because I'm busy. I got stuff to do. I can't be answering questions that I didn't already gave you answers to on here, okay? My website is not to be clogged up with these ancillary questions. Okay, it's called Bragg's Organic Sprinkle. They have it on Amazon as well. Okay, it's very good. Like you put it on your Yes, I'm busy. I got to finish my book, and then I got people emailing me on Instagram. I mean, not Instagram. They are on Instagram too. But I got an email yesterday on one of the podcasts. The very first podcast that we came back with this season is called Nothing to Live For. There was a guy who, may have been a woman or guy, emailed me on YouTube saying that, they're at the point that they want to commit suicide. So I'm talking to people like y'all be thinking that I don't be doing nothing, but I really do. But anyway, go ahead and screenshot this. This is very good on your breakfast potatoes in the morning. Sometimes I will get me some potatoes and I will steam them in my steamer. I'll dice them up. I'll put them in a pan. I'll put some oil in the pan. I'll put this in there, put some garlic powder. Baby, it'll change your life. All right, now let's get our stuff together. Now, I got my air fryer from Amazon when they had Amazon Prime Day back in July. So hold on, y'all. Kim now, she talking about I hurt her feelings because we don't, girl, everybody don't want onions on their mushroom, okay? She talking about we didn't hurt her. She talking about we didn't hurt her feelings because we didn't want to put onion. Whew, okay. My air fryer has 3 different settings. I'm going to use the setting that says air fry. And then I'm just going to hit start. Oh, no, it ain't start. Hold on. I need to hit air fry and then start. Now, I don't know how long shrimp's supposed to be in there. Hey, Sherry, did you hear my little compliment I gave you about buying your house recently? You may have responded, but I didn't see it because, I was in the middle of my conversation, my story. But anyway, I don't know how long shrimp's supposed to be in here because I've never put shrimp in here. I'm certain that the mushroom are going to be done first. I'll pull those out because remember they're on their own shelf. I'll pull those out first. And then I'll just let the shrimp stay in there until they cook, until they look like they cook, right? Now, I know some of you think I was digging in my nose when I did like this. I wasn't. But I'm going to go ahead and wash my hands. Even though you're not eating over here, I'm going to go ahead and wash my hands. They ain't even eating none of the food, and they worrying about whether or not I scratched up under my nose or not. Interestingly enough, somebody just asked, when am I going to close on my first house? I want to buy this condo. But, God may have something bigger and better for me. You don't hear me? He may have something bigger and better for me, because I was looking on Zillow. Okay, Tracy Wigfall said not long on the shrimp. I was looking on Zillow the other day, and it's some other little townhouses nearby that are very nice. Yeah, they have the homeowners association fee, HOA fees. Who was that said that? That was my friend Gregory Smith. Adam Zingo down in Colombia, South America said I look tasty. He want to eat me. Oh, I guess he's part of the community. What's the community like down there in Colombia, South America? What's the community like? Kim Tish Mance is still over here campaigning for me to put onion in the air fryer with the mushroom, even though the air fryer is already going. Niece, we're not putting onion, okay? We're not. Not this time. We'll do it the next time. Oh, she like to have her way. All right, so we didn't eat all of our portobello. So I'm gonna save these. Now these are already fresh and clean. They've already been rinsed off. So the next time I'm ready to eat, I'll just, put them in a pan and saute them. Or I'll put them in the air fryer. This is another good snack. For those of you that be wondering, well, what you eat for snacks? This is another snack. Put these in the refrigerator. And we're gonna go ahead and check our, you hit pause. There's a pause button. Don't go yanking it out. You're gonna fuck up your shit. Okay, and then you be trying to send it back to the store. Tell me, I don't know how it malfunctioned. No, you fucked it up. So you hit pause. Trying to utilize that warranty that came with it, knowing you messed up that piece of equipment. Oh yes. All right, we about to be in business. We about to be in business. Look at Sherry. Now Kim then pulled Sherry into the conversation. I would have added onion to mine. Oh, okay, well when you do yours, you add onion to yours. Now there have been times that I've added onion. Today I wasn't feeling like any onion. Is that okay with y'all? Cook the mushroom with bok choy. Delish. Yes, you're right. I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator. I was drinking on this, but that was before Nikki brought my alkaline water. What's your question, Mo? I'm halfway through. I'm trying to drink this whole thing. I'm supposed to drink a whole thing a day. Y'all got your forks and plates ready? All right, we're going to let it go down about another minute, and then we're going to check it one more again. Drinking this water will have you going to pee. Somebody said eating the onions will give you gas. Onion doesn't give me gas. I will tell you what gives me gas is kale. Baby, that kale sends me. What happens if a vegan eats meat by accident? I've only been without meat for 2 years. I probably could eat some meat and be okay. Now, Tonette, who's been vegan for 10 years, she probably gonna be laid up somewhere halfway dead. Okay? Now, I'm sure everybody is different. There are probably people who haven't had meat in 2 years, like me, and could eat something and probably get sick. To be honest with you, there have been times that I've thought enough about meat. I think I shared the story with you guys before. Remember a couple weeks ago I had ordered some food through Postmates? And I had ordered a grilled piece of salmon and like two vegetables. Well, the damn Postmates person, the restaurant ended up giving the person who was delivering my food some lemon pepper wings. And so the lemon pepper wings were setting on my table as I was calling them to tell them that they sent me the wrong shit. Baby, the aroma alone almost made me regurgitate. All right, let's check. Pause. Remember, hit your pause button. Ooh, yes. Come on, mushroom. Yeah, these mushrooms ready to come out. Hold on. Let me get my tongs. Let me get my tongs, niece. I got you, Tracy Wigfall. She said, check the shrimp, niece. So you got to get your tongs. See, this is why you have to have proper accoutrement in your kitchen. You got to have look at those mushrooms. Let me get a plate. Facebook, get out the way so I can get to the plates now. They standing all in front of the cabinet. All right, we're going to set this here. And we're going to put our shrimp back in here. Because, see, we're not trying to get no E. coli or salmonella. I couldn't think of the word. Somebody asked me, did I notice a difference when I came off the meat? Yes. My energy improved. Let me show y'all the shrimp. See, they need a couple more seconds, okay? They need a couple more. They need about another minute. And see, I think the portobello were covering them, so they didn't really get all of the stuff that they needed. Let me pull these off of here. But yes, my energy changed, and I felt the difference in my body. I felt differences in my body. Like I didn't have stiffness and certain aches and certain joints anymore. And I don't necessarily think that it's the meat per se that makes you feel achy and stuff. I think it's the stuff that they put in the meat, like the hormones and shit. All right, this is still a little hot, so we're gonna use this. And then, let me show y'all the mushrooms since y'all said y'all couldn't really see. Look at them mushroom. Come on, mushroom. See, the mushroom are juicy. See, that's the juice coming from the mushroom. Even though you frying them, they still have a lot of juice. So when you saute your mushroom in a pan, don't use a lot of oil because it's gonna create its own juice. You know what I'm saying? So be careful with that. And remember, we didn't use any salt. Now let's taste these. You know what I probably could have put on these mushrooms? I could have put some of that brown sugar stuff that we put on the shrimp. Let's taste it real quick. And then we're gonna eat real fancy. No, you can't get no Fiji with your meal now. I'm sharing the meal, but you can't get no Fiji. You can get some City Punch out the faucet. That's what you can have. I don't have enough Amazon water for everybody, but you can get some City Punch. The water is still on at 227. Yes, I'm pescatarian. All right, so let's try this mushroom. Come on, shrimp. Yeah, they ready. Are they ready? They ready. Come on up out of here. All that hiding. Come on. You coming up out of here. Trying to hide up under the thing. Hold on. You coming up out of here today. That shrimp sure is tasty. All right, we're going to turn this off. And we're going to unplug this because, we don't keep unnecessary appliances running and plugged up. My toaster is unplugged. Because, see, the power company, it's a scam. They charge you even when your shit ain't even on just because it's plugged up. Look at them shrimp. Can y'all say? Now listen, for those of you that are considering becoming pescatarian, you can't eat shrimp every day. You can't eat seafood every day, period. There's too much mercury in seafood. And in shrimp in particular, there's too much cholesterol. And some of you already got high cholesterol. But after I have my meal, well, let me go back. Before I had my meal, I took my Corella and my moringa. Okay? These are 100% vegan. The Corella is good. We talked about this before, niece. If you all were paying attention when Laverne was here, you would remember. The Corella is good for, it's a natural detoxifying agent. It's an immune system booster, and it helps fatigue. Some of y'all falling asleep at work and shit. Corella. Moringa, it helps you get a good night's sleep, and it supports healthy joints, and it elevates your mood. Because see, some of y'all moody. All these mood swings and shit. So I took that before, because you're supposed to take those on an empty stomach. Now, after I eat, I'm going to take my black seed oil. This is really good for you. Okay? Now, the black seed oil is very good for your organs. It is good for your organs. It's good for your cholesterol. It's good for your blood pressure. My girl Lori Jeter, she sent this to me. She has diabetes. She thinking she might be near cured from it because her A1C numbers, am I saying that right? Her A1C numbers were like a, what was her? You have the pills too. You can do it in the pill form too. This is liquid. Her A1C number was like a, what was it, a 10 or something? Well, the last time she told me it had dropped down to like a 7. So anyway, but this is really good for your organs, your liver, your kidney, and removing toxins from your body, and that kind of is really good for your skin. All of those things. It tastes horrible. I'm not diabetic. No, I'm not diabetical. I don't have high blood pressure. I don't have any of those things. I'm trying to keep it that way. Amen. And that's why I do my celery juice in the morning. I really want to move y'all over here to the table so I can sit down and eat. But I'm so hungry. These mushrooms are juicy. It's like they're bursting with flavor and juice. You ever put something in your mouth and it just burst? See, some of y'all thinking nasty. I don't mean that. These shrimp have a slight, like, crunch to them. Oh, Callie Dime Piece said, Callie Dime 69 said, set us down. We trying to eat with you. Hey, Dawn Jones. Girl, these mushrooms are bursting with flavor. We need to make some of these next time I come home. All right, come on, let me go over here and sit down. Oh, God, y'all gonna just stand here and look at me eat? Oh, y'all just gonna stand here and watch me eat? This don't make no sense. Y'all just like somebody little orphan child just standing there watching me eat like your mama don't feed you. All right, let me get y'all situated. Hold on. Oh, I gotta be moving the cameras and stuff. Gemini lady. All right, let me get y'all over here. Hold on, let me situate the camera. The cameras. All right, look at that natural sunlight that come in here. We only need the light on today. All right. Oh wait, let me get my water. Let me get my water. Oh, these mushrooms are good. See, this is a nice healthy meal, and you don't feel heavy afterwards, like when you eat those pork chops. Like when you eat those pork chops. No. You eating them heavy pork chop sandwiches. What's up, Towson, Maryland? Rachel 71. No, I've never watched The Walking Dead. Renata, when you have a nice, light, airy meal like this, you ain't got to try to squeeze and fight yourself into a pair of jeans that you know you couldn't fit 3 years ago. I think these mushrooms would have benefited from some of that brown sugar bourbon seasoning. I'm going to try it the next time. His addiction. This food is so good. But I do kind of feel like y'all staring at me eat. I do kind of feel like y'all staring at me while I'm eating, though. Y'all can't, like, look away. Y'all gotta, y'all can't look. Let me turn my plate around this way. Listen, that reminded me, when I was in algebra in middle school, I was pretty good at math, but every now and then we had a test that I wasn't prepared for. And I'm not going to say her name because she watches me on here sometimes. But there was a girl that was in my class. Dawn, you still in here? The teacher's name was Miss Sakai. That was the teacher's name. But there was a girl in my class who was very good at math. And you know, I had a really good grade in there and I didn't want to mess up. So we had got to this one particular test. And I knew I wasn't going to perform my best. And so I was trying to see the girl's paper. Let me turn the camera around so you can see my hand when I do this. I was trying to see her paper. And she would do like this. She'd be like, she would like cover, she would take her hand and do like this and cover her answers. I was so mad with her. I'm like, girl, this ain't hurting you. She could at least let her hand out so I could see. I'm not saying she had to talk and get herself in trouble. I'm not saying that. But you could have left your hand open. You could have left your paper open so I could see. Some of y'all are so selfish. You know what I'm saying? What was it going to cost her? She sure did cover her paper. Put her elbow all over it. I still passed. This is tasty. The thing is, you're only supposed to knock the hunger off. You're not supposed to feel full, knees. You're not supposed to feel full. You just want to knock the hunger off. That's why some of y'all, look, you know how people, they change their diet. And all of a sudden they passing judgment on everybody. You know, like some of you Christians do. You go and get saved and everybody else is a sinner and you just the only one that's going to make it to see God. Anyway, those of you that still eat meat, you know, that's why when y'all eat, y'all just be so full and y'all be wanting to go to sleep. I don't feel like that anymore. Gemini lady said she was copying or cheating off of somebody's paper so hard one day that she had wrote the girl's name on her own test paper. Nisha, you might be a little slow if you did all that. How'd she write somebody else's name on her paper? I understand copying the answers, but I mean, listen, the mushroom are gone. We have 5 shrimp left. And I'm still a little hungry, but what I would do is eat an apple, but I'm out of apples. So what I'm probably going to do is go over here and get a protein bar. And then sit down. See, some of y'all just sit at the table. Y'all just keep gorging yourself. You just keep gorging yourself because you're still hungry. That's not what you're supposed to do, niece. Or then you're going to get a tub of ice cream. A tub. A tub of ice cream. I love candy apples. I haven't had one in a long time, though. Mm. You really do, Hosea. JB. Mm. Hey, Olympia Brown. Mm. All right, that was the end of that. Now, you know when you go to a fine restaurant, it doesn't even have to be a fine restaurant, but the waiter or the waitress, they know that you're done with your food. When you crisscross your silverware on your plate, that means I'm done. And then you just set the plate there and then they'll come and get it. And you just wash it down with a little water. Mm-hmm. All right, listen, I'm about to get off of here. Thank you for supporting what I do. I really appreciate you guys. Please know that I do. I don't think I say that enough. Well, I think I say it enough, but I just can't say it enough, okay? Excuse me. I dabbed a little money spray and love spray or oil on myself earlier today. You know, because we always trying to draw in love and money. It may not be romantic love, but you know, just love. So I took a little, this is the love. See, it has a little red tint to it. And the money one has a little green tint to it. Let me put a little extra on here right now. Let me put a little something on here. These are drawing oils. They're drawing oils. That was the love, niece. You ain't got to put it down on your coochie to draw nobody. Some of y'all so nasty. That's why y'all got infections and stuff down there. That's why you're getting some of these infections and stuff, because you're putting all them chemicals down there in your cracks and stuff. All in the cracks and crevices. Stop putting that Bath and Body Works stuff down there. Stop putting all that Bath and Body Works stuff down there with all them chemicals and stuff and them fragrances and stuff. Your coochie and for the gay man, stop putting it in your booty. That's your butt and your coochie ain't made for all of that stuff. It's not made for all that stuff. You putting all them fragrances and stuff down there, all them dyes and colors and stuff. Stop putting that stuff on your coochie crack. And your booty. And your nuts. Stop putting that stuff in all of your places. Look, Hosea putting Old Spice down there. First of all, you too young to be using Old Spice. That's first of all. What he doing using Old Spice? I didn't even know they still made that. Don't they only sell Old Spice at Walgreens and CVS and Walmart? Buy the deodorants. Anyway, JB talking about they make those fragrance and sprays to put down there. It does not say on the bottle, put this in your essentials. It does not say that. And they sell it at 7-Eleven, Old Spice. Anyway, let me find me something to snack on. I'm going to go ahead and get me a protein bar. And then I think I'm going to do a little bit more writing because I'm still feeling that I need to release. All right? Thank you for supporting my dream. Thank you for allowing me to encourage you. Thank you. Byron Wiggins must use Old Spice too. He said not too much on Old Spice. What are these young people doing? Byron, how old are you? And Hosea, how old are you? What are these young people doing using Old Spice? Like, I'm trying to figure it out. Like, I don't understand. Like, what? Yes, the cat. Thank you, Terry Davis. The Cash App is TheWriter. Oh, excuse me. Today is the 5th of the month. Most people's rent is due the 1st. Is late by the 5th or the 3rd. The 3rd or the 5th. Don't forget to pay your rent. We do a lot of things over here at So Much to Say, but we cannot help you with your rent, okay? We do a lot of charitable things, but we're not able to help you with your rent because you fucked up your rent, okay? Because you went out here and played with your rent money, okay? We're not able to help you with that. And they fucked up their rent. They want to come in with these sob stories. Huh? They want to come in with these sob stories about how they didn't really, they got these kids and, I just always try to do the right thing. Well, this time, Niche, you didn't do the right thing, okay? We do not help with housing. Thank you, Terry Denise. She sent me $10. She said this was for yesterday for $5 Friday. Thank you, Terry Denise, over there in Birmingham, Alabama. All right, so listen, you guys have an amazing day. Have an amazing weekend. Don't forget, we're supporting a minimum of 3 minority-owned businesses. They don't have to be black-owned. They could be a women's-owned women's-owned business. That was a tongue twister. It could be Hispanic-owned business. You understand? Just a minority business, right? So we're going to do a minimum of 3. I already supported one. What was the one that I said? The water. This alkaline water came from a minority-owned business. And then I'm going to probably order something from Tacitas. I'm probably going to order a punani for my dinner because I've already had shrimp. So I'm not going to eat any more seafood today. Amen? You can support one business 3 times, Devin. You sure can. You can support one black-owned business 3 times. That's fine. That qualifies. Now, if you haven't supported my black-owned business, you can start there. No, anyway, listen. Have a great weekend. All right? Bye. Brush your teeth now and floss them. Okay? All right.